Hey everyone, today we're going to be looking at Hardcore Gaming Digest Volume 2, Taito Arcade Classics. I really like the idea behind this book, because it focuses on a lot of the games that Taito put out that were not Space Invaders or Bubble Bobble, so you get a lot of the arcade shooters and some of the more arcade platformers, which is really nice. The artwork on the book is absolutely beautiful, just like all the hardcore gaming books. I really enjoy the way they do this, especially when they kind of meld in the two different games on here with Elevator Action and Darius. You can see the first series that they start out with is Darius, which is one of my favorite shooters. I actually like this more than Gradius or R-Type. It's a really hard game, and it's a hard series, but they're a lot of fun. Anytime you get to play as a spaceship and you get to kill a bunch of sea life and fish and everything, it's just a really fun time. As you can see, the pages are laid out pretty nice. You have the screenshots wrapping around the text, which looks really, really cool. They also include some of the other games that, for some weird reason, got renamed. I'm not 100% sure why, but it doesn't really take away too much from it. I've played most of the Darius games, but unfortunately not all of them. They are still really, really fun. Some of them are a little bit pricey, though. The next series I wanted to call out was Elevator Action. This was kind of a weird one for me. I didn't really know that Taito did it, but, it is kind of a fun little game. I've only ever played this on the NES, so I didn't know a lot of these other versions existed, like on the Game Boy Color. It was just really cool to see all of these different games. They do a nice thing here where they have the screenshot comparisons, so you can see what Elevator Action looked like on all the different versions. The arcade is pretty much always going to be the best one. That's not to take anything away from the PC or the consoles, it looks really a lot better on the arcades. I also had no idea how many Elevator Action games there actually were. It's just one of those weird things where you don't really follow a series and then you find out just how many games are actually in it. The last series I wanted to call out here was Wrost. This was kind of a cool little side-scroller that Taito came up with. I never really got to play this, much like a lot of the other arcade games. I never got to play this in the arcades. I first played it on the Master System, and later found out it had a sequel on the Sega Genesis, which I've yet to really get around to. But the game looks really great, and even the sequels just kind of expand on it and look pretty good as well. So in Volume 1 they ended with 80 Japanese Famicom games. Now we get 80 Super Famicom games, which is really nice. Anytime I get to see some of the games that came out in Japan that we either did get or we didn't necessarily get, it's really kind of a fun thing to see. And it's nice that Hardcore Gaming includes them at the end of these books. So that's going to wrap it up, guys. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. I really did enjoy flipping through this, mostly because I like a lot of the Taito arcade games, especially on the home console. I wish I had gotten more of a chance to play them in the arcades, but unfortunately the arcades are kind of dead by the time I really got around to going out there. Very few of them really existed where I was. That being said, if you had any experiences playing these in the arcades, please let me know in the comments below, and as always, if you liked or hated the video, please let me know. Have a great day, everyone.